welcome to Ross-Age Stadium, home to the Purdue Boilermakers here in West Lafayette, Indiana, and they have been ready to go boiler up since early this morning. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So USC's offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already. And the quarterback brought up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
Got it in the middle, it's Lemon. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Sure hands, it's Lemon. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprise.
Oh, he wants it all. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Lane. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? 3rd down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day 1 install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense has the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the pass game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Fights off the defender. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCoby. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Plows through the defense. Good, solid tackle. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. Looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on 3rd down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game calling plays.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Whoa, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 8th play of the drive coming. It'll be a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Lost the defense, is wide open. Touchdown, Boilermaker! Once he got some room, it was over. Extra point here will tie the game.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it.
Well, this guy shot out of the cannon. 2 catches on the opening drive, and finally going back to him again. This time, they don't hook up, but he's a guy that needs to touch the football often, and I think this offense has to keep trying to find ways to get him involved.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayaba. Oh, they're after him. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. The Trojans are marching down the field. Off-play action on 1st down. And the quarterback couldn't withstand the heat, and he will go down as we've played 1 quarter. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And the defense gets loose. Bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and look for room. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact.
It's a running room. There he goes. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Lane. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think the wide receiver needs to do a better job making it look like he's going deep. He never got the cornerback that time to turn his hips, and because of it, he couldn't separate, and the ball got swatted away incomplete.
Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. There's the pressure. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
Touchdown, Southern Cal! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give on the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Motion from the wide receiver. Now the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Fires left. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense in an empty set. Back to throw, it's Mayama. Grabbed over the middle, it's Lemon. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Caught over the middle, it's Sanders. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. The throw to the outside is complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. Can't get it to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Off the play fake. Going deep. Makes a grab deep. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the 2nd half. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. He'll do it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Trojans!
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical, and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 11 over Old Dominion. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for room. It's McCoby. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Trojans. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers, to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back on the move. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least...
He's loose. Smashes through the tackle. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Part of the backfield. It's Moore. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. The play action fake. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. Makes a move. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. First down here for the offense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
He's got him this time. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Under fire. Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make the play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Dead center perfect. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner goes down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. He'll pull it down.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell, drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
Fires to the tight end. The Boilermakers get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Backed up now, here's second and long. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. The Boilermakers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Wants to throw. It's Mayava. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Looking for room. It's McCoby. Moved away from the defender. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They're testing the right side here. Breaks the tackle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Back to throw, it's Mayava. A shot toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 30. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too mane field goals, you don't get very many W's.
The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it in the middle. It's Lane. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. To the air. It's Mayaba. Snags it over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Touch pass on the line. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. And the Trojans will hustle to the line. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man, it's Singleton. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. First play of the drive wants to throw. Snags it inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That chunk play has them in business, set up with a first down in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to pass on second down. Gets rid of it. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Another incompletion on third down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. They put on the heat and they blocked it. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. And they just got to take accountability. They have to...
And he crosses the goal line. He gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still be counted for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Nice punt, and he'll make the fair catch at the 6-yard line. And while you can quibble with that, I guess starting at the 6 is better than starting at the 1. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right?
He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? To the air, it's Mayava. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, this offense really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the football. And for the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
That will be the final play as they make the stop, and the clock has expired here.